the one that we're listening to. No. This fisherman from Galilee, this is kind of nobody, but now standing up in Times Square, standing up in the great public place of the temple and saying, no, God has made this Jesus, whom you crucified, he's made him the Lord. Not Caiaphas, not Pilate, not Caesar Augustus, not Tiberius Caesar, not any of these people. Jesus, whom you crucified, carpenter, is now the Lord. He's the one you follow. He's the one you follow. You know, good Christian preaching will always have that quality of calling you to submit to the lordship of Jesus. But there's a double sense now. So yes, the political idea, but kurios. Well, that's the Greek translation for a Hebrew person of Adonai. You wouldn't say the sacred name of God. We say Yahweh, but you wouldn't pronounce that. You'd call him Lord, Adonai. God has made Lord this Jesus whom you crucified. Peter is affirming also the divinity of Jesus. He's not just, a greater political leader than Caesar, a greater cultural figure than Caesar. No. He's, as we say in the Creed, God from God, light from light, true God from true God. Listen now, intensifying his primacy. He's the one. He's the one. Let me glance, I'm going to focus on this first reading, but let me glance at the gospel from John. Talks about Jesus now as the shepherd, right? He walks ahead of them, and the sheep follow him. Why? Because they recognize his voice, and they will not follow a stranger. It's the same idea. Who's the kurios? Well, there are a lot of candidates for kurios, politically, culturally, every other way. There's one. There's one Lord. One Lord, Jesus Christ. Greater than Caesar, yes, because he's Adonai. He's also the incarnation of the God of Israel. That's bold stuff, everybody. And that's at the heart of Christian preaching. God's made both Lord and Christ. So Christos in the Greek here, we get Christ from that. But Christos would translate Mashiach. That's what Peter would have had in his mind. Mashiach, the anointed one. Who's the anointed one?